Hey guys, it's me. Most of the time when we talk about animals that can fly, we're talking about birds. But did you know there are also flying squirrels? I didn't know this until recently. Flying squirrels are small tree-dwelling squirrels that live in the eastern United States and parts of Canada and Mexico. And although they can't actually fly, they can glide through the air from tree to tree using a special membrane called a patagium. The patagium is a thin, skin-like membrane that stretches from the front and back legs and feet of a squirrel, connecting them like a wing. When the squirrel jumps from a tree, it pulls its limbs close to its body and uses the patagium to steer and control its descent. Flying squirrels can also adjust the shape of their body as they fall to increase or decrease the amount of air resistance, helping them to glide even further. So even though they don't have feathers or wings, they sure can fly. Just make sure not to get too close to them when they're gliding around. They could mistake you for a tree and crash into you. Flying squirrels are nocturnal, which means they sleep during the day and come out at night to look for food. They have large, sensitive whiskers that help them navigate in the dark. And just like most squirrels, they love to eat nuts and seeds. But they'll also eat fruit, fungi, and tree sap. Flying squirrels are also great climbers and can easily scale trees and other structures with their sharp claws and strong teeth. And although they prefer to stay up in the trees, they will occasionally come down to the ground to look for food or to travel between trees. On the ground, they move by hopping on all fours, and they can move pretty quickly this way. Now, flying squirrels are generally pretty elusive and solitary creatures, but they can sometimes be found in groups, especially when there's a lot of food around. They are also known to be quite vocal and will make a variety of sounds, including squeaks and whistles to communicate with each other. Flying squirrels are generally silent for most of the year, but they become more active during the mating season, which takes place in the early part of the year. Females will give birth to 1 to 3 babies, and the young squirrels will be able to fly at around 6 weeks old. So the next time you're out in the woods and you hear a strange sound, look up in the trees, because it might just be a flying squirrel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.